Alright, test 1, 2, 3. What's going on, fellow rogues? It's Mass Mayor here, and welcome in for the final episode for the main campaign for Doom the Dark Ages. So today we're going to be on, doing the last two missions of the story campaign. As I've said previously, this probably won't be the last Doom the Dark Ages stream I do, because they do have like DLC that has to be seen like right down there, upgraded premium. It says the campaign to like get digital art book, soundtrack, the Divinity skin pack, and the campaign DLC. So that basically gives away there's campaign DLC. I've heard mixed things online. Some are saying it's supposed to be exclusive to the premium edition. Others are saying that, my guess is, I think that'd honestly be really messed up if like Bethesda actually made it exclusive to like a premium version of the game. So I'm thinking like it's gonna be like one day where it's probably gonna be like a time release where when it releases, those who have like had premium maybe have early access to it, and others will get access later. I'm not entirely sure, but either way, push kind of shot. I may go and upgrade to the premium version just to go ahead and have the DLC, but I'm also just kind of like waiting to see if they do release it standalone or whatever, because I can't see like why they would like make it where like the DLC wouldn't be available without having to get the premium edition, because I don't really care about the art book or the soundtrack or any of that. Not knocking like those who put those extras together, but mainly I'm just like concerned about doing the campaign DLC, which again will come in time. But for now, we're gonna be focused on actually finishing this up today. The previous episode, well, Doomslayer died, like literally died, and in typical Doomslayer fashion, fought his way, back from the underworld again. Only this time it wasn't actually, it was more along the lines of like, I guess, a version of hell, where he was supposed to be ferried to the, the real afterlife, like the whole, boat, the ferryman, the boat, and all that. And in the end, he basically literally just hijacked the boat and drove it back to life. Drove it back to the world of living, more or less, following a seance, or slayance, as I called it. And then we continued, proceeded to rip and tear it back in the mortal plane. And now we're on a collision course with like the final, parts of the game. So anyways, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get the show on the road. Because I don't think it's going to be a necessarily long stream today. And I am still kind of feeling the effects of yesterday, where I did 2 streams back to back. Where I did like, one of Chrono Trigger, which wasn't really a long stream, but then I went and did the SpongeBob SquarePants DLC for Power Wash Sam, and that took over 5 hours. Still kind of feeling the effects of it, but I'm definitely still going to be good for this stream today. I'm also really excited, like, you know, being able to finish this today. I've got like some pretty awesome stuff like planned on the pipeline for the rest of the month in regards to like some shorter experiences I'll be doing. So it says final battle, so Ahzrak's empowered army moves in for the final confrontation against the Sentinels and their champion. Yeah, and they are welcome to try. Let's bring out the big guns. Man, that's a lot of big guns. Alright, just let me get that mech and I'll handle it.
It won't be ready in time, sir.
Refueling complete. Royal Atlan online.
Oh, so that's a special type of Atlan. Okay, well, I got my own, even though it's probably seen better days. Oh. Hello, sir. I might be only one arm, but I'm still armed. Oh, wait, that's his Atlan. He's in the one-arm one. I think. No. I guess I am in the... You figured he would have been in it. Siege Breakers. King's Atlan comes equipped with a powerful new tier finisher, Siege Breakers. These can be accessed by completely filling up your combo meter. So I'm trying to figure out, are we actually playing as the king here, or... I can't like see him let me like, you know, pilot this, but he was, I think it did do the whole fire thing when like when it was one arm, so I'm guessing he let me have control of this. Got figured he knows I could turn the tide of battle. These accessed with a completely fill up the combo meter. Siege Breakers can deal massive damage at your primary target. To your primary target, also destroy armor.
Combat mode engaged. Siege Breakers armed and online.
Yeah. Let's do some bone breaking while we're at it. Oh no, you don't. Kaboom. I think I like this mech. Would you expect any less of me? Let's see what we got for, do we not have challenges for this one?
Protecting the siege towers.
Nope. Yeah, let's do about that shield. Still got him. Play a distance game, huh? Yeah, let's close that distance. Now you're gonna hang out back there while, you know, thinking you're gonna take some pop shots at me, huh? Yeah. How about we just don't do that, huh? Still got him. See, that's the thing. They want to keep on attacking from, like, you're not looking. Typical demon behavior. And I've been pretty stealthy. Hi. Bye. Oh, right. Like I told him, just punching it. Same thing is. Alright. Okay, see, that's the thing. Always. Yeah, as I said before, no one likes an opportunist. You dang sure ain't gonna like this laser. Alright. One more to go. Making sure there's not like some kind of like objective. Alright. Alright. Go through the first punch there. Okay, yes, I was able to actually hit two of them at once. Alright, nothing else comes between me. As if I needed it. Whatever y'all got in here for me. But we know I ain't gonna complain. As soon as I take him out, y'all want to like still and snipe me? I gotta take out that loser up there. There. That one jerk up there kept on taking pop shots at me. That didn't like make things that easy. But okay, for some reason, like my punch animation didn't work there for that one because the last one I didn't know what was going on. Then it happened again. For some reason, I didn't do like a punch animation. I just stood there and it blew up. Oh, they brought out little toys. It's hilarious. That's a badass looking mech though. The mechs already look cool, but like the whole cape and the color scheme and everything. That gives me like Omnimon vibes, like from Digimon. They got their own. Well, let me be the first Cthulhu I've kicked, smacked down this game. So they got their own Cthulhu kaiju, or Cthulhu mech, or not really a mech. Let's go then. Don't know this thing when I gave indigestion before, but I'm still gonna kick his ass. Just gotta get it. Clip his wings for a second. Damn it! Of course, I had to scratch an itch right there. How many old ones do y'all have? Don't matter. You're about to have another one less. Damn, he moved. Oh, you taking this punch, buddy? Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, get down here. So we ain't playing that distance game this time. You're staying up close and personal with me. I ain't letting you get away that quickly. Unless it's a bunch of pieces. Darn it. Whoa. Alright, let's finish this. Hi. Yeah, let's go ahead and just keep you from jumping anymore. Alright, Ahzrak, what else you got for me? That was fun. That was just pure fun. Yeah, no, let her come at me. I've been waiting to get my hands on her. Someone's pretty sure of himself.
I can never rule as king, so long as you are the only one they fear.
Well, you say they. You're about to fear me. Let's go. Now, joke's aside, he's gonna probably be tough. I'm fine with that. Oh.
How does it feel, Slayer?
Crap.
This is true.
Well, thanks for playing catch me, Pops. Yeah, this is super shotgun. think that's the only health upgrades I got. I think I had that, but still. Yeah, welcome in, Jeremy. I hate having to use, like... This thing, it's like I try to block him. Like you felt that one. Okay, please put your clothes back on. All right. Jesus, yeah, he's starting to wreck me now. Problem is he's doing so much damage. Okay, I totally blocked that.
Enough of this.
Dude, that's like the worst thing you could have done. What do you mean, died? I literally am right here trying to heal or whatever. Okay. Not out of this yet. Crap. Nope. Yeah. You got something in your teeth. Wait a minute. Is he gonna do... I was hoping he was gonna like, he was gonna like pull it in further, get close. You hit like a bitch. That's 2 out of 3. I mean, you were still losing. I ain't liking this. No. They're going the way I think they're... I know how this usually goes. I knew when he showed up. All right, buddy, you know what? I'm about to kick your ass. You just... Oh, you just made a big-ass mistake. You just killed my fucking dragon. And I really like that dragon, as y'all know. So yeah, that part about you fearing me, yeah, you ain't gonna be alive long enough to do it. Yeah. Believe me, you're gonna feel all this. Bring it. I'll run right towards him. That one got me, but... Yo, asshole. You really shouldn't have killed my dragon. Welcome to sure. Still not satisfied with that. Nice dress. Look, whatever it is you are up there, yeah, make sure you just blow up, okay? Just gotta kill my dragon. I'm still kind of
Ahzrak's life signal is still active. It is
good.
transmitting now from the Hell Dimension.
That means I can still, I ain't done killing them yet. Oh, I'm gonna hurt him. Just wait till I find him. Actually, it's felt easier. It has a learning curve to it, but the combat's a bit slower in some ways. It actually, in a lot of ways. I mean, I'm not playing on highest difficulty. I'm only playing on Hurt Me Plenty, which is like the normal difficulty. But it's actually, to me, it's felt like felt easier. Like a lot of the enemies are much easier to kill than they were before. They put more at you. It seems like they throw more at you at once.
Fira. Are you all right?
I am.
I'm glad you are. My dragon's not. Oh, there's gonna be a reckoning. No. Wounded and defeated, Ahzrak is straight back to hell. Sees an opportunity. The Slayer joins Sentinels to put an end to his reign. I don't care about his reign. He killed my dragon. Everything else, no. Everything else is in the back seat now. I'm avenging my dragon. I mean, yeah, sure, saving the human race up here and everything, that's priority and everything, but y'all can just go and get out of the way. Just stay back here. I'll handle it myself. I'm not sure about that. I'm playing on a PS5. And I'm not entirely sure. I mean, as far as my actually, I mean, I have a PC where I got a 3060 in my PC or whatever. But like I said, I'm playing on PS5, so I would think probably with a 6050 or whatever. That's I mean, I would say probably not, just because that is more of a less powerful card or whatever. Not trying to diss the card you got or whatever. I mean, I've definitely had to stream with less than that before. But I would say probably with this being more of a modern game or whatever, it probably it might require a GPU upgrade. But I mean, who knows?
Lead Ahzrak to the Slayer.
I mean, maybe possibly with some tweaking, possibly. I mean, I'm not a massive computer guru or anything. Okay, yeah, they got this. Yeah, you guys have fun with that. I got a dragon to avenge. Okay, is this gonna be a explore event? Yeah. Alright, so I'm honestly about to say screw the collectibles and just make a beeline for him, but we're not doing that. Believe me, I really want to get onto the avenging. There'll be time for that, though.
Buy him as much time as you can.
Oh, no, no, don't buy me time. No, let them come at me. Please, let every single one of them come at me. Okay, that was last... All right, we got all the codex entries. Yeah, guys, I'll be right back. Alright, guys, I was hoping to, like, you know, do this stream without having to do any BRBs, but stuff happens. Alright, so anyways, what was the lore entry we got? It was... Ahzrak. Is that, like, the place we're at? Oh, they put, like, one here for the old one. The old one, the fallen god of the cosmic realm, was resurrected by Prince Ahzrak's dark priest and a violated domination. Okay, so that was when I gave indigestion before. Once revered as the witch's deity, its revival bound her and to Hell's... bound her and it to Hell's eternal services. Yet resurrection by Hell's hand carries a dreadful price. What returns is never the same. Strip the chaotic divinity, the old one rises now as corrupt the machine of terror, bound in monstrous service to Hell's will, enslaved to darkness for all eternity. Alright. Ahzrak's fighting ability surpasses that of even his father, Commander Valen. Gifted with speed and fearlessness, Ahzrak's legend grows with each battle. Unlike his father, Ahzrak trusts and distrusts the now-enhanced Slayer, believing that a power such as his should be under Sentinel control. And yet here I am helping you, and you're so ungrateful. So ungrateful. That's fine, because I ain't doing this for you anyway. I'm doing it for my dragon. Yeah, see, and now they got dragons flying around. See, those dragons do not compare. Sarah was a national treasure. He just defiled that treasure, so... Someone is about to have a very bad day. Boys, move. I'm gonna go back here and get this treasure later. Move. As soon as I get, like, you know, some more ammo. So you're the one buffing everyone, huh? Jeez, and switch the rocket launcher. Yeah, we're not doing the opportunist crap, boys. See, your boss was already on my hit list or whatever, but now you just, like, went right to the top. You got in the way of me, avenging my dragon. Some of y'all just need to learn the hard way, and that's what's about to happen. Okay. We can do that. You're gonna wish we didn't have to. It's real easy when I'm fighting someone else. You want to be the opportunist, huh? Fine, I was coming right for you this time. Know your place. Anyone else? How about you? I said I'm avenging my dragon. Not a single one of you is gonna stop me. Yo, big head. Don't appreciate that. Back on off. I said back off. I'm avenging my dragon. Death Clock, kill 2 Cosmic Baron demons with 5. That's gonna be tricky. That's got the BFC. Kill large number of demons with... Yeah, we're gonna need a BFC for that. Of course, they get like, they seem like they want to say like you don't want the trickier things like for the very last level. Okay, let's go ahead and like start getting these collectibles. I figure out like the best way to go about this. Or we'll go back here. Okay. Let's not. Anyone else? That's what I thought. Alright. I feel like, you know, the way they're kind of going about it, I think we're gonna need the BFC for it. Okay, no. Not happening. Of course. And that was the other Cosmic Bear, and that was like the two. So hopefully there's gonna be a spot where the two and will show up later. I'm probably gonna need like some BFC rounds for all that. Alright. There's a toy over here. Please not be one of Ahzrak. Okay, I'll take that. So we got one of the old one. I said before that I wanted one. I wanted like a toy of like the old one. So cool. Alright, so it's gotta figure out how to get down over here. Alright, I think I know how. Well, we need like the secret key for that. Then there's like a lot of stuff in here, slot behind secret doors. Let's see, life sigil. I think it was over here, right? Okay, again, we're gonna need a secret down right there. Maybe I can get that one. That's our first secret of the level. Alright, so as it stands. Trying to like just make sure, see what all I can get here. Go around all the way over here and. Alright, never mind. Looks like there's let's try this. Okay, that's the secret key too. Alright. I know where the secret key is, it showed it up there. So we got, might as well just go on up here. It would like lock it behind a secret key door. All right. Got some puzzle, a little bit of puzzling to do here. First, I'm trying to see like how we get the. All right, well, we gotta like. I forget how we get in there to that. Alright, well. Pretty sure we'll work our way around to it. We got this at least. All right, got our blue skull. We got our Smurf skull. You definitely got like a lot of stuff in here. Seems like they're trying, they really are going above and beyond trying to keep you from getting to it. So there might be a way to get in there from out here. Or that too. There we go. And there's that secret. I was gonna use that earlier. Alright. So we got the blue skull at least. We just gotta figure out how to get to the secret key. The only issue here. I know there's some spots nearby. I think they require the blue key. All right, we'll just keep on looking around. I figure like at some point it's gonna like lead back over to this to the secret key. We're not at a point of no return yet. Just trying to make sure here because this dead looks like this could be one, but we'll humor it. It wouldn't let me do my thing for a second there. That'll be enough of that. Alright, let's look around over here. So we got... Yeah, I'm not really the biggest fan of the level design here. They're much more confusing compared to other places. Another secret key. I just really hope I'm not gonna be missing too many secrets here. Well, don't want to chance it. Hang on. Damn it, if he wasn't doing that. See that jerk right there? Hell, no. Checkpoint. No. We're not going to do that. If he wouldn't have, like, stopped me or whatever, I would have got that one. Not just for that. Now, what's that we were doing, punk ass? Oh, that's right, you were done. I think it cheesed me out of that. I'm gonna avenge my dragon. All right. Now this may lead around over to this. So again with these. All right, I gotta get this secret key thing. This is all the way over there, so hoping there's nothing I need to do like first or whatever. Cause they're definitely like, you know, making me have to like, you know, work for this secret. And that's weird. I was gonna try it. Yeah, I can't like, you know, make that jump. Or else it might just be this growth up there too. So my question is, this must be like some kind of block we gotta knock around. There's definitely something I'm missing that we gotta do. Darn it. Wait, yep. I got time for your monkey shines. All right. So what's it doing here? Right. Alright, let's see what's got going on here. Okay, turn around. There we go. We've still got a ways to go on that gold. This way to run right up on you, did ya? It tends to be what happens when someone loses his dragon. least the other one, if I, I don't get it this time, I can get that later. I just come back, with a BFC or whatever, and just... There, we saw like 2 of them earlier. Of course, he's like waiting until like shield is like deployed to... Alright, let's go then. Yeah, try to be an opportunist, huh? How'd that work out? Next time, wait your turn. He tried to, like, attack me like while I was dealing with the cyber demon. I think he found out really quick after that. All right. Alright, so we're gonna probably be like working our way up there. Move. All right, so let's see. Where was that? I'll go up here first. Bad. Still not a threat. Never have been. Really? You can't tell me where I can and can't go. I'll go right dang well, please. What in the... I see the bars on it. Okay, that's another ruby. Please let us do what I'm hoping it's gonna do. Did we work way over here before? Or were we over there? No, this game's confusing. I think this actually might be about to do what I want. Yep. You were an absolute pain in the ass to get. Alright, curse long-term storytelling. Alright, let's go and start getting these collectibles. I got a lot, several to pick up. around the back over here. That's right, we gotta go down here. There's that. And now we need nothing over. So I definitely want to get all this done because again I've got avenging to do. Okay, that's the last ruby. Okay, and down there, gotta get there first. I think I see how. Okay. Get my life sigils back up. Someone decided to take away from me alongside my dragon. I don't want his figure. I will throw this into the fire. No, nuh-uh. No. I don't want his figure. I'll cast that into the abyss. And now y'all just trying to be funny about it. I just wish that, like, he would have, like, just used his saw and just, like, just beheaded it right there. Alright. So we're, like, 100 away from having all the gold. One more Raystone, one more leader. So we're almost actually... Yeah, we're getting there. My guess is that's going to be the final spot. He's gonna kill my dragon and run like a bitch. No, that ain't how this works. Just gonna get up there now. Oh, I could have got this one. Alright, almost there. It should be just that one. Probably that collectible right there. We should be at it. We still need the Raystone, which is right over there. So yeah, pretty much it's... Yeah, okay. We should be able to go and get on down there through here maybe. Not quite, but... Alright, so let's look this over. Okay, so yeah, we just go straight. And I'm probably gonna get the thing for the Cosmic Barons, but I can just come back through like with the BFC and blast them, and that's it. It's the Raystone. I'm gonna pick up this. And that should be it. Yep. All that's left now is the... Head all the way back over there. Okay, level's been 100%ed. All right. Hopefully it'll lead over this way. It'll be... Crap. Yeah, I mean, I definitely love to design the super shotgun in this one. I mean, they do have a pretty nice Doom, the Dark Ages Xbox controller. I mean, I know it's not the same as a mouse, but... Like, I ain't had an Xbox in years, but I just really love the design of the controller. It's like $70. Alright, so we might as well just upgrade everything now, 'cause I'm pretty sure we should be able to. Let's overload a heat. Alright. Alright, now I'm just got to master those. Now, they already gave me the trophy for this for some reason, so... You know, we just got to finish... And then... Yeah, so we basically upgraded everything now with room to spare. With with stuff to spare. So it makes me wonder if there's gonna be like something else we'll get later. But I'm probably like they may think that what it is they did with the gold and like the... If someone didn't want to like go through and do a full completionist run right away or whatever, they'd have the means to like, you know, have like a few... There were like a few trickier ones they couldn't get. They kind of give them like a little bit of like leeway, but also like some of this is from like the challenges too. So like if you didn't do like couldn't do some of the challenges, they give you like a little bit of a... I'm still gonna try to see if we can get like two of the Cosmic Barons to show up. Let's be real, I don't need it to be BFC for these punks anyway. Step off. That totally should like healed me. Whatever. That'll do it. Yeah, I'll deal with you just a minute. Just wait till that shield drops. Starting to bore me. That was a very bad mood, Brain. Let's try it again. Once or well too often. All right, punk, me and you. Had to bring it down to my level. Thanks for the upgrade. And a trophy. But there's one right there. Darn it, it's just the one that's a problem. I don't care how golden your armor is. You should cover all the ends. Sometimes if I kill this guy, if like, you know, it'll spawn like another Cosmic Baron. You know, I was trying to say those live schedules right. You are done.
Ahzrak's ship is taking off.
No, it's not. See, I have to do the Cosmic Baron thing later, the BFC. I was like, hang on, one guy, second guy, sorry about this. deeply, deeply apologize for having to go on that BRB right there, especially in the middle of a cutscene. Probably can tell I'm a little bit flustered or frustrated or whatever. I'm just gonna say it like this. Go and just be frank about it. People next door. Don't know if y'all heard the horn honking or whatever before I went on the BRB and all that, but it was a thing that happened. And this was already supposed to have been resolved, but it's still going on. So I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. We're just gonna go ahead and finish this game up. It's just right here. All right, well, at least y'all didn't hear it, but still, it was literally right there. For those who basically, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. For those who don't know exactly, basically as far as proximity, not going into the whole situation entirely outside. There's just people next door. They've been jerks for months. Like their house, the house they're staying in is literally only like 15 feet away from mine. There's a driveway in between that. So think about like the proximity of how close that car is to my streaming room. Thankfully, I got noise gating on my microphone. Is the reason why I guess people haven't heard it. But it's basically there's like literally like enough space in between the two houses for a car to be there, and that's it. Like basically, and like some room in between. But they basically, just came up, honking the horn. People they're staying there, literally, like only like 5 feet away from the porch. They could like just got out of the car and knocked on the door to get someone to come out or tell them to come out or whatever. But instead, they had to honk a horn. It makes no sense. But I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. We're gonna finish this game. So I hate that happened during a cutscene. All right.
Locking on Ahzrak's signal now.
He's on board. We hold our ground until he finishes this.
It's about to be finished, trust me. I'm cool with this. After all, I get unlimited ammo with this, right? Probably should have stayed there.
Kill him. Avenge your god.
She's welcome to try. As long as you can't do it by yourself, can you? Kill my dragon. So I'm gonna take out both of you. Sorry, did I break your concentration? Come here. Because I'll send you to your god. That's her problem. Don't worry. She won't be live long enough to actually utilize any knowledge anyway. The only knowledge she's gonna know in her last seconds is you don't mess with a man's dragon. And she's like saying firsthand as I kick your ass. Caught you slipping, lady. Come here. So, where's that shield?
I command the Horde. Kill me, and this war will never end.
It will. 2 sequels from now. See, I don't care about the war. The only thing I care about that ended was my dragon's life. And I hope that he's down in hell ready to tear you apart. Or he's somewhere in hell or whatever. Chomping at the bit, you know, to chomp at you. But my shield's teeth are a little bit hungry right now. So he does have shield still, huh? Still ain't as good as my shield. That was me just being disrespectful. Oh, that shot was perfect. But didn't I kill your ass? Yeah, don't come back. I thought she was actually... Oof. Elder Gavan makes more like an Elder Gavan abdominal pain. That was terrible. Someone's wounded. So yeah, about that dragon. Oh yeah, you're about to fear this. Done him enough times. Behold, the head of your precious queen, Furiosa. Whatever. I still ain't seen that movie, but just totally represent Deadpool and Wolverine here. But the one was like, "Oh shit, man! No, we don't want none of this." No, he's kind of a big deal. Yeah, totally.
Any word? No one has seen him since the assault. We are much better off with him on his own.
Yeah.
And you, young sentinel. Your father tells me great things about you. Thank you, sir. The Maker's Church has disavowed all actions taken by the Creed. They give their word he was acting alone, and they'll bring justice to anyone that collaborated with him. We'll move forward with our own Inquisition, quietly.
It is time to look forward. We will always be a people of faith. But we must consider now who we will put that faith in.
Totally not him.
I say to you, there is no better place to turn
Yeah, I
to
think y'all need to kick that statue off to the abyss.
This is our home, and we will stand together to the last.
Y'all want to put like a statue of me right there? I mean, I ain't gonna be opposed.
As we have before, as our ancestors did, as we always will. And lastly, I'll ask you to join me now in paying our respect
To my dragon?
to him.
No, to my dragon. I'm fine. I want y'all to pay respect to the dragon. I mean, I'm good. Oh, those demons are running.
Targets identified.
I think first y'all killed my rabbit. Now you're gonna kill my dragon. Oh, no, no. Oh, no. It ain't gonna stop at Ahzrak.
Slayer, prep for launch.
Oh, wow. What a way to end it right there. Definitely, can't wait to see like what else they do with this for DLC, but that was like awesome way to end the game right there. And I know we definitely had like some little bit of hiccups like with the stream today, wrapping this up, but I told you guys I was going to do it, and we did it. And I knew it was going to be a shorter stream, like about an hour and 40 minutes here, like the completion. So yeah. 99%. What do you mean 99? Right, because we didn't do the Cosmic Baron thing. Okay, that's right. Well, at least we did everything else. But again, I just go back there with a BFC and do that. And I just love that. That's all they had to do like for the ending. Just have him stand there menacingly. Which is like basically what he does for about like 99%, like 95% of what he's doing. The rest of like that 5%. No, probably like maybe. I wouldn't say that 5% of what he does is like ripping and tearing and everything. We'll say probably about maybe like 90% is him ripping and tearing, destroying stuff, and the other 10 is him just standing menacingly. So yeah, either way, we finished the main story, rogues. At least with this, we did all that. I just need to go back through and do the I still need to do the kill two Cosmic Barons, demons within 5 seconds of each other. But again, I just go back through. I can just find, come back through like with my BFC ammo for that. Blast those two that showed up. That'll be easy. So yeah, either way, it was definitely fun going and wrapping this up. Can't wait to see what they do for any with DLC for it. And yeah, overall, as far as the game was concerned, Don't know really where it places between like this 2016 and Doom Eternal. As far as like the story, I kind of preferred the story here over the others, just 'cause we were reading so much about like hearing so much about it in Doom Eternal, and then actually getting to play it. I feel like the story here was actually better. Definitely like enjoyed the story here, the setting and all that. Basically, you know, how they definitely nailed the whole medieval feel. Definitely enjoyed all that. As far as like combat, I want to say Eternal probably maybe. I mean, this one definitely was satisfying in some ways in regards to that, like having like, you know, more flexibility with like specking a build for him, like basically between the runes and everything. So I can see like a lot of this probably like coming into play with like trying to find like better builds, like, you know, for higher difficulty settings and all that. But because the other games, you know, you mainly had the guns, like different, you know, you had like different runes you could use, yeah, but mainly you had like, you know, your guns, and you can probably like use like different, had like different functions for the guns and everything, and then like had different runes you could use. This one kind of felt like it was more flexible with some stuff. They had like 4 different runes that basically, one that had like, you know, was auto turret, one had like my favorite one, which of course was the, you know, spectral swords, and then like the ground quake and all that. So they definitely kind of seem like they really give like, you know, some flexibility, and you trying to figure out like a good build that works for you. But then a lot of that's like, you know, with Doom anyway. But this one kind of had like some more RPG, you know, ish feel to it, which makes sense because of the medieval setting. But yeah, at least we finished it up, and this means tomorrow I can move on like some of the other stuff I got planned. Like I said, I got like some more one-off things, like maybe take like one stream or 2 to do, moving forward through the rest of July, and then I'll be finally start on Bloodborne, you know, at the beginning of August. So definitely excited for all that, you know, what's on the pipeline. But as far as tomorrow's concerned, I'm probably gonna go ahead and jump into like the there's like one DLC campaign thing for Dredge that I haven't played yet. So I'll probably be playing that tomorrow. Try to see if I can do all that in one stream. And then next week, I've got some pretty cool stuff. Well, unfortunately, I don't have Astrobot right now because I gave my copy to Mac before. But I'll probably like, you know, see if he'll lend it to me so I can you know, because that's basically what I did like last time when they had like some of the new stuff. So I would like to kind of maybe get back into some of the other stuff they had for Astrobot, but I have to, you know, borrow it from D43 first. But just kind of like, you know, for the time being, if I have time to do some of that, I will. But anyways, that being said, I'm going to call it here. For those who came out and hung out with me for this one, once I thank you those like who did. The reason I'm trying to wrap it up is because I'm hearing them out there being noisy again. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed the stream, dearly appreciate if you like, comment, and share. If you aren't subscribed to the channel, appreciate that too, since we are coming on down subscribers on here. And sorry to rush the outro, but don't want y'all hearing any of what's going on over here. But anyways, that said, thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with me as I wrapped up Doom the Dark Age. I'll see you guys tomorrow for like, you know, the Iron Rig DLC for Dredge. But until then, you guys be safe. Much love. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.